G'day boys, how you going? It's Ray here again for March. Our topic is coming out. Interesting topic, I reckon. Everybody's coming out story is pretty much different. With mine, I didn't so much come out as just say, well, I came out to my friends first, but like I said, I more so said, oh, I think I might be trans, and then it just sort of developed from there. You know, when I decided that I would go see a psychiatrist, then I told them, you know, that it was a psychiatrist and I'd be seeing them about trans-related issues, and I think they just sort of picked up from there that it wasn't just a phase, it was what was actually going to happen. So, yeah, parents. Actually, it was funny with my dad. I sat him down and I said, "Oh, look, I've got something to tell you." And I was really nervous, and he knew, so he started guessing. And he started off with, "Oh, you know, because I've been driving his car. Oh, you've crashed my car. You've got a fine. You know, you've got another tattoo," because he doesn't like tattoos and was pretty angry when I got mine. And then, you know, because I had come out like 5 or 6 years ago as liking women, he was like, "Oh, you like boys now?" And I was like, "No." Although in saying that, I don't have a specific sexuality at the moment. Anyway, that's not part of the topic. And then he was like, "Oh, you want to be a bloke?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was completely shocked, but he took it pretty well. He is still a bit awkward with it, but there was nothing negative. I've been very lucky in my coming out and being accepted by family and friends. I've not received anything negative. There's been awkward times, and then times where people, I think, just are wanting the best for me. For example, my sisters had thought maybe it was because I longed to have male friends, because I've always just been friends with girls because I grew up as a girl. But yeah, they're probably the two most supportive people, my two older sisters. Although following that, I decided that I wanted to move away from my hometown to continue with my transition. I just sort of wanted to start again. That, and along with a couple of other things. So that was when I moved from the south coast of New South Wales to Canberra in the ACT. And my idea was to start living as a man, or continue really, just flat out, not really have to come out to anyone, because I wanted to be stealth. But that didn't quite happen for me. It was pretty unfortunate. I started a job at a bar, and I was never really approached about it, but after maybe 2 or 3 weeks of working there, I had realised that some of the staff thought I was female and some of the others thought I was male. Simply, for example, one of the guys was like, "Oh, you know, don't let the boys make you take the rubbish out by yourself. You know, I know that girls aren't as strong, just get someone to help you." And I was like, I didn't really say anything, I just sort of walked away. And then another staff member was always like shaking the boys' hands, and I was one of them. And then the head chef was calling me Raymondo and Raymond, even though my full name is just Ray, flat. But yeah, so there was a bit of both, and it became really awkward because I was just waiting for a time when two people would be like, "Oh, you know, where's Ray gone?" And be like, and then the other person would be like, "Oh, he went over there," or "she went over there," and then it would come out because people would be like, "Hang on, no, Ray's a boy," or "No, Ray's a girl." But I quit before that happened. Yeah, so, and then because my older sister already lived in Canberra, she got me a job at a pool, but she had already told the boss that I was her little sister. So I had no choice but to start as a female, which is very sucky, I've realised now, because at the pool we have swim school lessons, and now I'm getting to know all the regulars and the families and the kids, and they're all really lovely and really nice, but they know me as a girl. And while transitioning should be about me, not everybody else, I feel like I don't want to make it awkward for the families and the kids when all of a sudden I'm starting to grow a beard and binding. And I've only come out to one staff member at work just because it's really been eating me up inside. I want to tell everybody else at work, but she seemed the most accepting. So yeah, that's pretty much my coming out. I was trying to think of ways that my coming out story is different, or ways that holy fuck, I'm up to 6 minutes. Shit, alright, I'll try and shorten the rest. I was trying to find ways that my coming out story was different to everyone else's, or, made me a bit unique. I guess the idea that I moved away from my town to do my transition so that nobody really knew me as a female, because it's a life that I did not enjoy living, and as much as I could, I wanted to and still want to forget about it. But apart from that, my transition is pretty basic, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. And I don't know, it could just be me, but I only recently, what am I up to, 3 weeks roughly on T-Gel. Pretty sure my voice is deeper. I'm going to compare to the other video, but it's getting there, which is surprising because I didn't think T-Gel would be doing anything for me. From what I've researched, it's not as strong or as instant, well, not instant, but as fast working as shots, but I think my voice is getting deeper. Anyway, I'll see you guys next month.